Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Mbappe goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Araujo can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's burst through. Crunching tackle. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Drogba. Passing is crisp and sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been cut out, well played. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into it,
takes a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pele. Check, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Gnabry gets into some space. In towards the back. It's a mighty effort! Zico. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Belletti. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And smartly reclaimed. Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've played it short. Messi. Very nicely done. Belletti threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Zico tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Manchester United do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Now it's Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Cross flung in towards the middle. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Edmilson.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. And this is Pele. Romario. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Mbappe. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Seedorf gets a foot in here. It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Romario, out to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Romario. That's an excellent interception. Pele. Some resolute defending there.
Added time.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And this is Drogba. Shapes to shoot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Didier Drogba.
So off we go once
Number
more.
9, Messi.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
22,
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Van Nistelrooy! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Played out to the left flank. Now that's a lovely exchange. Seedorf. Now it's Romario. Tries to play it through. Serginho. And it's Zico. Seedorf. And it's Zico. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Zico goes short. And here's Zico. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Well, he's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 18.
Weghorst! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Weghorst clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
21. Substitution in progress.
Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. And here's DiMarco. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he's there to clear it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good. And the shot!
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now that's well seen too. Vieira. He shifted it to the flank.
2 minutes has been
Lovely
indicated.
pass, but goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
This is a lost
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come off the uprights. It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's McAllister. Now this could be a chance. He's picked it. It's Pele! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. To be And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Romario. That is ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a little off target. And it's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And this is Pele. And a chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chooses to go back, and it's Seedorf. It's anyone's ball now. Backward it goes. Pele, chance here to counter. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, played right into his path. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Drogba, and takes a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Moved on forwards.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Some really good ball movement.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Pele! Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi. And the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that pass isn't the best. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Half-time getting close now. Threads one in, and it's Belletti. Chance to deliver. He's had a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pele. Roberto Carlos. Played back into the centre. Zico. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like
And
this.
now, to all members of the crowd,
Well, for me, it's a
I'd
lead
like to
that's
ask
thoroughly
you to
deserved,
join me
Peter.
in wishing
They've
our
been quicker
birthday
to pretty
boy
much
a
everything so
very
far.
special
The only
birthday.
thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So off we go once more. He's had it taken off him. McAllister running with the ball. Seedorf spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Seedorf. Another pass just keeps it. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Belletti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first
Number 4,
substitution of the game.
Ronald Araujo.
Ed
Coming
Milson.
on the field is number 3, Martin
Seedorf.
Cassidy.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Romario. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. And here's Romario. And he's gone for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's been taken short. Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Drogba. And he's found the way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries the big header! Bullet. Figo. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. McAllister.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. Drogba chasing after it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bale. Pele. And the counter is on. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Up he goes! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goes for goal!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the last 5 minutes. Driving forward. And this is Drogba. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vigo. Roberto Carlos. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, who played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And he's spooned it over the bar. Time added on 4 minutes. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Drogba collecting the match ball, and it is his.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager